Marcus Papadopoulos joins us now. Marcus, when we take a look at what our correspondent there, Amina Taylor, said, do you get the feeling also that Prime Minister Theresa May has lost control? Should she relinquish her responsibilities when it comes to this?
Well, who would have thought 1 year ago that the prospect of Britain leaving the European Union without a deal would be a distinct possibility? There were very few people who a year ago thought that that was possible. But here we are, and the possibility of Britain leaving the EU with a no deal is distinct. And that is why Parliament is attempting to take control of the matter, because of course many parliamentarians are very well aware of the horrendous risk to the UK economy of Britain leaving the EU without a deal. For example, in the event of a no-deal Brexit, many foreign investors in the UK, such as the Chinese, such as the Japanese, might feel that it's just too much of a risk for their investment and they could pull their investment out. Now, I don't believe that there is going to be a second referendum. Why? Well, Jeremy Corbyn wouldn't support a second referendum because that could result in a hemorrhage of traditional Labour voters going from the Labour Party to UKIP. And of course, Theresa May won't support a second referendum because that also could result in a hemorrhage of support from the Conservative Party to UKIP. So whilst I'm not a fan of the European Union, this is not the fault of the EU. The EU has done everything within its power to assist Theresa May, to assist her in trying to get her withdrawal bill through the House of Commons. The fault lies with the House of Commons, specifically the Brexiteers in Theresa May's party and the Democratic Unionist Party MPs, because politicians like Jacob Rees-Mogg and Boris Johnson have voted against Theresa May's withdrawal bill on each occasion that it has been presented before the House of Commons. They have said what they don't want, but they have never said what they do want. And it is those people who are placing in jeopardy the UK economy, including the jobs of thousands of jobs, in particular, people from the working class who depend on Britain leaving the EU with a deal. But no one should be surprised by the reckless behaviour of people like Boris Johnson and Jacob Rees-Mogg, because after all, they come from a privileged background. And the reason why they are causing so many problems for Theresa May, it's not really down to her withdrawal bill. It's down to this. Both men believe they have an intrinsic right to be the leader of the Conservative Party and to be the Prime Minister of the UK. And they are trying to bring her down. And should Theresa May resign or be forced out by her cabinet, what will that achieve? I can't see what that will achieve. She is the only one who has put together a 500-page document. I don't see Jacob Rees-Mogg and his ERG group having put together a 500-page document. I don't see the opposition having put together a 500-page document. So replacing Theresa May will achieve nothing. The fault in all of this lies with the Europe Reform Group and the DUP.
Okay, thank you very much. I wish we had more time, but that is it. Marcus Papadopoulos, editor of Politics First, and of course Amina Taylor there prior to him, who spoke to us from London. And that does it for the News Review.